Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about this from, well, Sky News. I think you can see it over here. Let's see. Here it is, skynews.com.au, not UA, AU, from Australia. Major League exposes members and lifts the lid on Chinese Communist Party. This is a very good leak. Not because the person is actually taking a leak, or pissing themselves or anything like that, but because the more we know about the CCP, the more we know and expose those criminals, the better. Because, let's face it, they are kind of like the Nazi party in Germany. Imagine that. Getting a leak of the members of the Nazi party in 1930s or something like that. It would have been a welcome thing. Coffee, and it's hot. It would have made a huge difference, but then again, we are kind of making the same mistakes that people did in the 1930s in relation to the Nazis. And we are repeating history here. Mostly because, well, now America has the Beijing Biden in power. They actually have a huge control under the president. He's completely a puppet, a marionette of the Chinese. I wonder what they are going to do with him. Are they going to pretty much reverse everything Trump did in relation to world peace and make America, I don't know, retract, move back, retreat all the progress it has made during the years, so it lets the Chinese control everything? For instance, in Nigeria right now, they opened a new train line, but it was all made by the Chinese, with Chinese money, with Chinese everything. In the past, you pretty much, and you'll be sure that you'll have a bunch of filthy communists and socialists begging and saying, "Oh, American imperialism is..." Today, you see these idiots going, "Long live China! Long live China!" Doing that. It's absolutely disheartening and worrisome. But here we are. Right? Let's read the news. Major League containing a register with the details of nearly 2 million CCP members has occurred. Exposing members are now working all over the world, while also lifting the lid on how the party operates under the poo. We need the poo, says Sherry Markson. I wish we had more. Ms. Markson said the leak is a register with the details of Communist Party members, including their names, party position, birthday, national ID number, and ethnicity. It is believed to be the first leak of its kind in the world. We need more. The Sky News host said, "What's amazing about this database is not that it's not just that it exposes people who are members of the Communist Party and who are now living and working all over the world, from Australia to the US to the UK, Ms. Markson said. Ms. But it's amazing because it lifts the lid on how the party operates under President and Chairman Xi Jinping, or more commonly known as Winnie the Pooh. Ms. Markson said the leak demonstrates party branches are embedded in some of the world's biggest companies and even inside government agencies. This is bad, really, really bad. You need not only to expose them, but jail all those filthy, traitorous scum. Especially because you're dealing with a communist party here, a party that is akin to the Nazis. Imagine if you had Nazis, spies and things like that inside the American government during World War II, or even before that. Obviously they had it, but they weren't tolerated. Imagine that. No, imagine having imperial Japanese members infiltrated in the American government, and they somehow infiltrated that Japan was going... Oh, by the way, Japan actually did know that their nuclear bombs were going to be dropped. They released leaflets around the city and told them that there was a huge bomb being dropped on top of them. Did they listen? No. Either way, let's go. Where did I stop? Okay, yeah. Communist Party branches have been set up inside Western companies. Holy shit! Allowing the infiltration of those companies by CCP members who, if called on, are answerable directly to the Communist Party, to the chairman, and the president himself, she said. Holy shit, you need to expunge these people out. You need to jail them, put them behind bars. Along with the personal identifying details of 1.95 million Communist Party members, mostly from Shanghai, there are also details of 79,000 Communist Party branches, many of them inside companies. Shit fuck! Ms. Markson said the leak is a significant security breach likely to embarrass the Winnie the Pooh. Obviously, people will get executed for this in China. We all know that's going to happen. If they are not being executed, they are going to be sent to a re-education camp, concentration camp, or they are going to have their organs harvested, or they are going to end up as slaves. We all know what and how China operates. God, I wish China was a free country. You know, it would be a great place to live without all the pollution they have, because they apparently like to attack America and other countries, especially Europe as well, mostly America actually, about pollution, while themselves make they are the biggest polluters in the world. It's so bad. It's so bad that the smog that they create, it becomes like a fog. You can actually see from a satellite, from space, on how bad it becomes. And then they go, but America bad. And there you have it. And imagine if China was a free country. Holy shit. Having the possibility of visiting all those places and not being afraid of having your details or your information, or even the possibility of having a free internet, not free as in free, not paying internet, but free as in you'll be able to use the internet as you see fit, accessing Facebook, Google, or the modern alternatives of search engines and things like that, and enjoying the food, the culture, and all those things. I absolutely love the Chinese culture. I'm absolute a lover of Chinese food, albeit the Chinese food here in this shithole is mostly a mix of local food, which you end up looking, what were they thinking when they try, hey, this is Chinese food? No, it's not. It's actually just a bastardization of the Chinese food with a lot of local shenanigans. It doesn't even taste like Chinese food. They are afraid of seasoning here. So much so that when you look at it, even the soy sauce here, it's you actually have to exaggerate on it to actually get a taste of the soy sauce. And even more so to get the coloring of the soy sauce, how bad everything is here. So, I miss Chinese food, real Chinese food. Holy shit, it's so damn tasty. Get back to the article. Alright, okay, it's also going to embarrass some global companies who appear to have no plan in place to protect their intellectual property from theft, from economic espionage, she said, not espionage, espionage. I'm a retard. And this is important too, because we all know China actually steals the intellectual property of companies. as soon as you have something in the market, originally developed in America or somewhere else, you have a Chinese bootleg copy out, because they hacked and stole the know-how. Ms. Maxson said the data was extracted from a Shanghai server by Chinese dissidents. Thank you, whistleblowers, heroes, in April 2016, who have been using it for counterintelligence purposes. God, they're heroes. It was then leaked in mid-September to the newly formed international bipartisan group, the Inter-Parliamentary Alliance on China, and that group is made of 150 legislators around the world. Heroes, in my view. It was then provided to an international consortium of 4 media organizations: the Australian, the Sunday Mail in the UK, the Standard in Belgium, and the Swedish Editor, to analyze over the past 2 months, and that's what we have done. You took too long. Ms. Maxson said it's worth noting that there's no suggestion that these members have committed espionage, but the concern is over whether Australia or these companies knew of the CCP members, and if so, have any steps taken to protect their data and people, end quote. I keep forgetting to mention the quotes. Hey, don't judge me, I'm getting old. If I'm getting old, shit like this it's bound to happen. Either way, hopefully they actually do something about this, and make these people stop from stealing and subverting the Western culture and things like that. Oh, but what a gift for some Chinese food. I absolutely love the Chinese culture in a lot of things. Either way, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want more of this. On that note, an update on my balls. It's pretty moist. That is all. Good night.